Dopes. What's up? It's your guy, Greg Gray. Dope Living TV Live. Get my lights right here. Okay, cool. So look, one holiday's over. You know, they bunch them up at the end of the year. One holiday's over. We got one more to go. This one is the one that takes us into another year. So let's start this countdown joint. The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, we got a lot to talk about this week. And don't forget, the end of the week is going to be that music joint. Okay, we're having so much fun with that. You know, thanks to the extra guys that came on, Darion Williams. Of course, we got Zaya the Player. We have Marco Uno on there. JG, Jordan Gray, my son. Thank you, you guys for coming in, sitting in, and hanging out with us. All right, so today, man, we're talking about a few different things. All right, this Georgia runoff election is coming up, and it's very important for the Democrats. Well, it's very important for us, period. Okay, because if the Democrats can get these two seats, then they have control over Congress, the Senate, Congress, and if they get control, then a lot of good things, well, a lot of things can happen, okay? We hope they're good, but, the verdict is still out. But again, it's very, very important. We're going to discuss that today. So since we're heading into the new year, what are your hopes for the new year? We've had a very, very, very rough 2020s, the roughest I've ever had. I'm not going to lie. And so what are your expectations for the coming year? What are you not necessarily having resolutions or anything, because I never do resolutions, but what do you think is going to change for you? What do you think is going to change for the country, for the world, for life, period? We'll talk about that today. And we something real funny, and I want the truth on this one. Have you ever had to hold your tongue even though you really want to say what was on your mind? A lot of times, man, you listen to people talk. You might even say that with me. You listen to people talk, and it gets to a point where you're really fed up with what they're saying, and you want to lash out, but you just just to keep the peace, you held your mouth. I've done that several times. I think I've earned the right not to hold mine. So here's what it is. Let's welcome my brother, Chris Mills, to the show, y'all.
What's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Oh, chilling. How was your holiday?
Holiday was cool, man. I started to call you because I said, you know what, we could still do that music. I wanted to do it, man.
We could have. You should have hit me up. I wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, my son kept saying, Dad, you might as well go on and do it. I mean,
it's I didn't do nothing but watch basketball.
That's it. I'm like, everything was all, after the food, it's done.
Yeah.
And I'm too old for Santa Claus, so I ain't getting no gifts or nothing like that.
Right.
So after the food, it's over.
Right.
And I said, man, because as you see on the page, we getting a lot of music.
Yeah.
And it's going to be more to come, especially when we start talking about it and leading up to it. People are coming on. Okay, hey, my man from Barbados got some tracks.
He nice with it, man.
Cool.
I didn't think he was. Well, I ain't gonna say I didn't think he was that nice. I knew he was nice. I wanted to hear more from him.
Right.
And the stuff that I looked up on him, dude, nice for real.
Yeah. So had to
with the Barbados type music and with the rapping. So I like it.
Yeah, we had to really talk to him, man. I see some big things from that cat.
Oh yeah.
And I know we ain't supposed to be talking about that today, but we can do anything.
I mean, we always can squeeze in music.
Always. I was thinking about there's a lot of stuff I'm thinking about because the music is really popping. A lot of the people that are sending us, they're accepting our response. I'll call it that, our response. And they coming to the table, man. So I think I ain't gonna add no more days, but we got the Thursday and Friday.
I mean, that's why I changed it to music group, man, because I know once we started doing the music, it's going to be more than just Friday.
Yeah, and it's a lot of different things we can do as far as that goes. And that brings you know, some of the what are we going to do? Not necessarily us, but what are you going to do for the coming into the new year? I don't make resolutions. I never make.
You know, I don't call them resolutions. I call them
goals.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I call them goals for the next year. And with that, you know, in 2020, I think that's probably why 2020 was so bad. I usually do a vision board. I didn't do one for 2020.
Yeah, same here, bro. It's amazing. Same here. I didn't do one either.
Yeah, I think that's why 2020 was so messed up. So I'm most definitely doing one for 2021.
When Kobe died, it just threw me off, man.
And you know what's crazy about that? That happened on my mom's birthday. So I got the call early that morning, like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And when I got that call, I didn't believe it. And then I called his godfather, Wayne Slappy.
Wayne, yeah.
And he couldn't even talk. He couldn't even talk. That's how I knew it was real.
Yeah, that was surreal.
Yeah.
But you know.
And it seemed like it was just a domino effect after that.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying, it threw me off because normally I would have a vision board done beforehand, which I got one done now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't know why I was just dragging. You know what I'm saying? I was just dragging last year because it was so busy.
Yeah.
But I would you know, start it off with this whole conversation about that is that everybody that's trying to do anything, please put together a vision board.
Yeah.
It really helps. It
keeps you on track.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It really keeps you on track, and I would encourage everybody to start off with that. Nicole, what's going on, Nicole?
Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Nicole, I'm a man. I think everybody cried when he died.
Yeah, well, what really hit me about it was when I called his godfather. When I called his godfather, and he just couldn't talk, but he took the time to answer my phone call. That's how, because we're close, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I knew it was real.
No, Wayne's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 2020 is done, y'all. So we don't have to talk about it. I mean, we'll always talk about it. Maybe we can look back and laugh at it now, you know, after everything is said and done.
Man, ain't no laughing. It's just, that's going to be remembered like the Holocaust and all that, bro. Yeah. 2020 is going to be a year to remember.
And that's, and I just saying, man, it was probably the worst year I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Honestly. And even, you know, after being homeless, 2020 was deadly. This was a deadly, and it wasn't just shooting, even though the shooting was part of it too. But this was just a deadly.
Yeah. Even the bomb that happened on Christmas Day was
crazy. Come on, man, and the guy shooting up the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all just gonna get it all in before the end of the year.
Yeah.
That's just crazy, man. I mean, you know, it's gotta stop. So, like I said, I'm putting myself in a different position. Not that I was out there with that stuff anyway, but I'm putting myself in a different position, man. I'm gonna love better. I'm going to be much more prosperous. I'm not worried about that, and I speak that in. You know, I'm gonna take care of business better. You know, I think the one of the brighter spots from 2020 for me was hooking this thing up here with you, making sure this was.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is another thing that keeps me motivated.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But you do 2 or 3 of them though.
Yeah, because it's one of those. If I'm not talking about it, I'm not thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So even though I got stuff I have to do, sometimes I'll be like, man, I don't even feel like doing this today. You know what I'm saying? When I get off here, I'm spending another 5, 6, sometimes 7 hours on the computer researching and doing all that. So
yeah, absolutely. Same here, man. It's like after I get off, you know, talking to you guys, and after we do and sometimes I don't even want to do we call it the green room, the after party, because my mind is spinning after what we just talked about, and
Mhm.
I want to get. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to get to work.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
sometimes, Chris, we got to push back.
Hey, look, man.
Just saying.
I just my thing is, I just like you said before I got on. You know what I'm saying about holding your tongue situation. So I'm at the point where I don't have time to hold my tongue.
Bruh, I'm saying, but see, we've earned the right. That's what I say. Before maybe we had to hold our tongue and this and that, but we got more knowledge, we got more wisdom, experience. We didn't earn the right to say, hey, look, and then speak our mind. Not necessarily going at nobody, but speaking our mind. Just truly speaking our mind.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I'm not gonna say I've always been that way, but I've always been that way. If it makes sense. And that's why people used to say, "Oh, he's a troublemaker," because I knew what they were trying to do, and they couldn't get it past me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once you speak your mind, they call you the troublemaker. You know what I'm saying?
I'm good with that.
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm good with it now. It's like, hey man, I'm an asshole. People call me an asshole. I'm like, okay, I'm good with that. Matter of fact, I'll tell you right off the bat, hey, I'm an asshole. I'm good with it.
Yeah, I mean,
not that I'm trying to be that, okay, but if that's what you want to call me for expressing myself, hey man, make yourself happy.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things that we have to do sometimes, man, because if we don't, we're gonna be basically standing in quicksand.
Yeah, and I'm not. I don't have them boots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't got the boots. Yeah. What's up, Suzette Hayes? Thanks for tuning in. I'm always trying to be as encouraging as possible, which is what this platform does. Okay, yes, we may say some things that you do not like, you absolutely positively hate, but we do it in with good intentions. You know what I'm saying? And people need to just open their minds up. Everything that you say, everything that we say isn't going to be received well. Everything that you say, people out there, it's not going to be received well. Okay, you got to be able to take it as well as you can give it. So
yeah, that's true.
I'm cool with it, bro. Call me what you want, as long as you ain't putting your hands on me. Look.
And that's one thing. That's one thing people don't understand. That's like, you can say what you want about me. That words don't hurt me, but as soon as you put your hands on me, you got a problem.
Yeah, it's a whole different story, man.
Oh yeah,
whole different story. And these ain't we're not talking threats or trying to be big Billy badass.
I just say take it.
Y'all know
my motto is take it how you want it, bro. That's my motto.
Gotta make a song.
Don't take it personal. Take it with you.
Do a song, man. Take it how you want it. Let the Migos do it first. Dude, for real. Everybody has that. Should have that mentality, though, man. This is our giving back. This show is our giving back to the people. We've been blessed with success in our various fields. Okay, this right here is our way of giving back to people. Okay, we allow you to come on here, say whatever you want to say, and believe me, it's gotten to a point sometimes where people want to fight. I mean, it's cool because the thing is, you got your opinion. We got ours. Nobody's going to ever be completely in agreement with everything, So let's disagree and keep this moving.
Right.
I'm good. And again, call me what you want. Talk about me. I'm going to laugh with you, okay? People who know me understand me. If I come at you, I'm pretty funny. If I come at you, I'm going to come. And hopefully we can still be friends afterwards. If we can't, eyes on y'all.
Right.
That is completely on y'all. I'm good.
Yeah.
That's my word. 2 words. I'm good. And yeah, you can never take that away from me. So having said that, man, this Georgia runoff, boy, we just need 2 seats. 2 seats.
That's it, man.
And I'll bring them the seats if they want them, man. We need 2 seats.
Like I said, they just need to as much as they partying and out in the open in Atlanta, not just Atlanta, just Georgia, period.
Right.
But out in the open, they really need to get out there on the 5th and vote. If they didn't early vote already, they really need to.
So how can they find their beautiful mayor? She's beautiful. How can how can she get them out there though?
I mean, in Atlanta, it should be easy, but it's the state of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And you know how Georgia is.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to really see.
So you can get them good old boys to stay home.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Whatever happens, happens. Hey man, what do you think about this? And I said I wasn't going to ask this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. This stimulus check thing.
I mean, I guess it is what it is. That's all I can say.
So I just saw something where the House passed a bill to increase the stimulus checks to $2,000. That's the House.
So that's pretty much what they wanted to do in the first place. Well, that's what he wanted them to do in the first place. Yeah, because it was just 600, and he's like, "No, I'll make it 2,000."
So the House passed the bill today. The Senate is where they said it probably ain't gonna make it.
Well, that means they have to go in and do a whole new negotiation. That's why. But the money's there. You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part.
Yeah, the money's
because of the 900 million that they're talking about doing and putting out there, for only maybe 200 million of that is going towards stimulus as of right now. So it's another 700 million plus that's just out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not like the money's not there.
The money is there, but I think the Republicans are going to do their last stand. The last little.
They always do it.
They agreed on the 600. Everybody's agreed on the 600. Trump finally signed it, and that's great. I hope everybody's happy with their 600. Don't go out there, go to the liquor stores and the beauty shops and all of that stuff. Save your money, because you never know. You might not get it. You might not get this opportunity again.
Yeah, and we gotta let them know too. If you vote, you got to be voting for Ossoff, and you got to be voting for Warnock. That's what you need to be voting for, so we can get those 2 seats.
Absolutely. Hey man, let's welcome the Queen, Ludine here.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on, Ludine? How was your holiday?
It was so quiet. It was so nice. Thank you for asking. How was everybody else's? It was good?
Oh, yeah. Everything was everything.
Quiet.
Man.
I love peace.
Glad mine was quiet.
I love peace.
You say what?
I love peace.
Oh, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
So no, it was all good for us. Good. So we got a myriad of things that we're talking about today.
I saw.
Just want to get it all out. We just it's like we regurgitating everything for this week so that we can get ready for the new year.
We're recapping the year.
Pretty much.
Basically,
a year in review. A year in review week.
Is it Dope Living style or just the year in review?
Whatever way we want to do it, but right now it's just a year in review right now.
Yeah.
We talking about the good parts, the bad parts, the blessings, the tribulations. Just everything that happened. We was talking earlier about how the year started off with the downfall started off when Kobe died.
Yeah.
When did Kobe pass?
January 26th.
Well, it started earlier than that for me. I lost my favorite aunt in the whole wide world earlier than that.
And we sympathize with you on that, but did you ever think that even after that, all of this mess was gonna happen?
Man, well, I understand the circle of life. I understand, but I don't understand that I will be in the middle of. I kind of knew we would be in the middle of a pandemic. I just didn't know when, but I knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming. Yeah.
I
So
wasn't even
some
thinking.
things you just know is gonna, every kingdom falls. I don't care what kingdom you go back into history, it falls. And so we're all part of this kingdom, and it's just inevitable.
It's inevitable. Yeah.
Mhm.
But man, in my wildest dreams, I couldn't have dreamed dreamt all of this complete mess.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of. Yeah, and that's an understatement.
Yeah.
Complete mess. That was an understatement.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay clean for right now.
But think about I'll say your parents. Because if they're of a certain age, 40 years ago, what they were going through, and then think of what their parents was going through, and then their parents.
And it's cool to say that, and I agree with you 100%. But I can think about it, but I didn't live it, so I can't really feel what they felt. I can sympathize with it, but
you know what? Actually, I could actually feel what they felt from what we're going through. Because
that's what I was going to say basically. But go ahead.
Yeah, because it hasn't stopped. You know what I'm saying? So, and what I don't get is how other people don't see it.
We are constantly living in that's why I love that that Christmas and was just peaceful, was just quiet for me, because we have so much in and I'm just going to use background noise, and however you want to describe it, that's all of that is just background, good, bad, indifferent, evil, all of that, it's background. But you got to find some peace. But yes, this has been, I think this has probably been, for me, it's been one of the toughest years, and I'm still smiling.
Oh yeah,
tough year.
Got to keep smiling.
It's been a tough year.
What's going on, Joshua Simmons? Appreciate you tuning in.
What up, Josh? Yeah, I mean, but you know what I also call this year? I call this year a year of reloading and reflection, because it made us use our, as we used to say in elementary school, use our thinking caps.
Your thinking caps, baby.
we had to use our thinking caps to survive this 2020, and it was a lot that we thought about doing, but probably wouldn't have done if 2020 ran its course the way 2019 and before ran. We wouldn't even thought about it. But now we have to put those in fruition because of the times that we were living in. So it gave us that time to really execute on what we were thinking about now. You know what I'm saying? And do more research on it.
So absolutely. Did anyone? Hey,
Gina. Welcome, Gina.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing?
Did anyone use find an acronym for COVID? Did you put new words? Change the words for COVID?
Yeah, some curse words. I can't say them right now.
That's fine.
Yeah, some curse words though.
I haven't seen that meme yet.
Probably won't come out.
I mean, you probably not gonna see it until it's. I mean, the main one that I saw is talking about the virus. They was like by 2030, 2031, they're gonna have those commercials. If you took the COVID, the COVID vaccine back in 2020,
no, I mean,
call us.
Yeah, those are coming.
Absolutely.
They're already coming. They're already coming from the vaccine.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? I was opening my grandmother. Yesterday was, this is the first one without my grandmother, but let me hold it together. Hold on. So some mail came to the house with her name on it. There's a lot of mail that still comes to the house with her name on it. But I opened up the mail just to make sure, and of course I shredded for identity theft because they do that too still. So my grandmother left here with a 800 plus. She was good. But they actually they asked her to be part of a study. They were going to pay her $740 to take the vaccine and study her. $740 to take the vaccine. I said, that's not enough money for me to even think about taking the COVID. But that's how they're getting people, in addition to other ways. But I said, Because can you imagine during the pandemic, $740 that's a lot for somebody.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Like Chris and I were saying, one way to kind of keep yourself on track, keep yourself honest, I'll say, is creating that vision board, making sure you got your plan already mapped out. As Chris and I both said, we didn't do ours last year. You know?
Yeah, I didn't do one for 2020, so I said that's probably why 2020 was so messed up.
Yeah, I did a vision board party.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was really nice. I rented a loft, and it was really touching, and emotional to see everybody's vision boards and the visions that they had and the direction they wanted to go in. It was very, very touching. Some people, it was just very emotional,
Somebody invited me to a Zoom vision party. No, it's a vision book, not a vision board, but a vision book Zoom party. They going in with a book.
I wonder if we could do a mock kind of vision board here. At least to help people get through.
Yeah, it's doable. Yeah, it's very doable. Mm-hmm.
Think on it. It ain't got to be no time, tomorrow or before the year is out. But let's think on that one, y'all. See if we can put one together.
But it should be early in the year because
in January, of course.
Yeah, you wanna start working towards it. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight.
Oh, mine is done. I've already done it. I made sure because last year, like Chris said, I kind of was way off track. I was doing 3,000 things at one time. And, I should have focused, and I wasn't focused. This pandemic just threw me off. Like I said, Kobe's Bryant right off the bat threw me off, but it just started going downhill after that. I'm trying to do this, trying to do that. Once everything closed up, you got to make sure your brand is still recognizable, make sure it's still out there. What are we going to do different to keep things going forward? And it was just so much stuff I was doing. But I think if I had a definite plan, I wouldn't have panicked. Didn't lose too much, but I lost a little.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was more of having to put other plans that I would have had on the back burner into play.
Right. Exactly.
So it was one of those type of years.
But see, those plans that we had in the back burner, mine, I can't speak on yours. Mine was not completely ready, and I pushed them out there too soon.
Yeah, I mean, mine was pretty much like that wasn't ready, but it gave me that time to work on them to get them at least 75% there that I can put it out. You know what I'm saying? And make things so. And
I could use 2020 as I can call it a test market.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Year. So 2021, I'm not. Like I said, I don't make any resolutions. I make goals. And I can see these goals in the first quarter happening.
Yeah.
So I'm good. I'm ready. God allows me to continue to be on this earth. I'm ready. I'm ready. Part of my goal is this lady here, Suzette Hayes. We got to get that show going. Definitely. Simply Suzette, y'all. DopelivenTV. All right. Thanks for. Suzette said she didn't get to put her dreams in a daily schedule. Start working it out now. You got 4 days, 5 days, 4 days. Work it out.
Well, you know what? People got another chance. They approved that $2,000. So if they can't start something or work with that,
they got to get it first, though. They got to get it first.
They're not gonna work on it. They ain't gonna do nothing but show it on Instagram.
Chris, that made me want to. When I saw that, it made me want to play Dave Chappelle's "I'm rich, bitch."
You should have never gave Mine was. We should have never gave y'all money.
So it made me want to. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, "Oh, here we go, man! Everybody gonna buy. They gonna buy.
They gonna buy menthol cigarettes.
Menthol cigarettes. Come on,
not menthol cigarettes.
The beauty. All of the hair gonna be gone. All of the yakking.
Well, you know what? If all the hair is gone, they should sell it. Hopefully they buying it to sell.
No, they buying
and chicken. And chicken gonna go up,
dude.
2,000%.
Y'all not gonna hear cluck cluck nowhere. All of them gonna be dead. It's over. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be ridiculous. But you know, here's what it is. Instead of taking that $2,000, looking at it and putting it aside, man, put it in 401k, put it somewhere and make it collect interest, or use it to buy whatever you need.
But you know what people don't realize when they get, and that's not a whole lot of money, but like I said, it's a start. But what people don't realize when they get a lump sum like that, you need to set it to the side until you figure out what to do. You get so many people get it and they want to run to the store right away, or they want to run and spend it right away. You need to set that aside until you figure out what direction to go in with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just it just burns a hole in their pocket.
I got some more to go to the boat now.
That goes back to what we always say. You know what I'm saying? Giving people that never had money, they don't know what to do.
Yep.
You can give everybody. We can give all Black people reparations, but once they got it, they don't know what to do with it. They're not gonna know what to do with it. Only thing it's gonna do is make other companies number one. They're not going to look at it as to, oh, I can open up this, I can start this, I can do this for myself. When you give, I mean, we all went through it. I went through it in my 20s. I had so much money in my 20s that I didn't know what to do with.
I was going to say, we all have done it, you know.
Yeah, when you come from nothing and get something,
I can honestly say I have talked to a few people and they did move in a positive direction, and and they're happy that they did it. Mm-hmm. But I did have to talk to them over and over and over again and say, hey, why don't you do this? Hey, why don't you, go this direction? Why don't you take this much out of every, you see these people get these $5,000 and $6,000 income tax returns.
And they're going
$6,000
next month. They're going.
Come on. Even if you took half of that and put it aside for whatever that dream is you want. Somebody told me they wanted a food truck. Okay, you want a food truck. What are you doing to get there?
Eating.
What are you doing to get there? Like you get $6,000 every year.
I hear it too.
But he's not lying though, because
that's the truth.
I've heard so many talk about food trucks. I want a food truck. I want this. I want that. But don't do the research on how to get one and keep it. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. Like I was watching the Jay Prince on 85 South show interview, and it's a lot of like what Gina was talking about. What she did, she had to talk to people, had to talk to them. We don't have people doing that. You know what I'm saying? We have people out here fishing for themselves, and once they fish for themselves, they're gonna see that new. I can't say Birkin because $6,000 ain't gonna get you no Birkin, but
no,
you see that new purse, you know what I'm saying, or those new shoes, or that new outfit, or this new car. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not taking their money and putting it down towards owning a house or doing anything.
Let me tell you, you can take that the lady that had $5,000 or $2,000 stimulus. I was looking at the tax sale. Do you know what you can buy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in that, Ludine. I do that.
No, not you. I'm saying.
But I'm saying I tell so many people about it.
Well,
and so many people say I want to do it. Next time you do it, take me. They don't be serious.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I tell people. And my friend mother, I call her my friend mother. She said, "I'm gonna put the shoe out there. If it fits you, then it fits you. I'm gonna lead you to water. If you want to drink, you can drink, and all those others. We still have to keep doing what we do. Eventually, one will come on, and another will come on, and another will come aboard. That's all we can do. Like Chris said, I give people the blueprint to this music game."
Oh, I give it to them more than just a music game. They just don't want to take it.
Music game, advice, whatever.
But you know what? I said it before. So many people are afraid of success.
Really?
They really are afraid of success.
No,
I
she's
believe
right.
it. I believe it. I believe it. I
Yeah.
believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
Good comment, Josh. Josh says he knows he's supposed to save his money, but when you hear someone else say you should save your money, it's more powerful. He's still learning how to save his money, but he's just so obsessive and compulsive. There's nothing wrong with being obsessive and compulsive, man. But it takes you away from what you really want to do. If you really want to do something, save. You got to sacrifice. You have to.
It's a sacrifice. It's a sacrificial. It's as we say, the sacrificial lamb. You have to give up something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
I was just gonna say it's sometimes that we have to break that curse, that habit, those habits that we have. You know what I'm saying? We gotta. My favorite saying that my favorite saying that my mom and my grandmother used to say: "Quit trying to be flashy in front of po folks."
Well, baby. Because
True.
I used to
Smart advice.
Right. When I was a flight attendant, I used to love to work first class. And I remember when, we would get the whatever you call it, I forgot what they call it, the manifest of who was sitting in first class. And so many a time I'd be like this. And they be like, this person is a millionaire. This person needs this. This person needs this. This is the owner of this. And I'd be like, and literally all they would have on was they Converse gym shoes or some white tennis shoes or some plain, or they
don't flash.
They have khakis on. They'll have some jeans on that's kind of worn out that your grandfather wore in the backyard doing his little putting around. And they'd have on just a regular t-shirt.
Oh, she got cut off. I know.
But she's right. They don't flash. It's the people that, like you said earlier, the people that don't have anything, not used to have anything, and all of a sudden they got it. Then they want to buy everything they think they wanted.
So people, and I'm not saying this to be arrogant. So what she just said, it's so funny she said that. So I was on a plane. Lodine, it's so funny you said that. I was on a plane one day, and the first class was full. Well, I had a first class ticket. They had overbooked. All right. And so I said, I'm cool. I can sit back here. I'm good. Man, they came in and said, no, Mr. Gray, you have to sit up here. Okay, we want to make sure that this, that, and the other. I'm like, good, man. As long as I get to where I'm going, I'm good. I don't ever want to do. I did the first class. I'm like, I want to see what it's like. I'd never been on first class, but
it's overrated to me.
It's very overrated. Very overrated.
Well, unless you get the hot towels, and back in the day, first class was first class, baby. Back in the day.
Who cares about the hot?
But that's back when they used to feed you, though, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, we used to have the real China set, everything was beautiful. It was a beautiful presentation, if you will.
Give me the hot towels now. I'm gonna lay them on my. Well, let me shut up. Hey, Josh. Every time he reacts on that obsession, he loses and has to play catch up. Then quit playing catch up, bro.
I mean, and it's not even. I wouldn't say it's the obsession. It's keeping up with the Joneses. And you got to understand
the Joneses.
Yeah, exactly. You got to understand that that's not. Sometimes, most of the time, that's not for you.
Well, if you're keeping up with the Joneses and they into real estate, they into economic,
that's different.
That's fine with those Joneses.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta realize how many people can we reach out? Not us, but how many people can they reach out to that's really doing that?
There's a question for you, Chris. Chris, do you think, or would you mind writing her a beautiful song? Are you a songwriter like that?
Yeah, I got some hits up under my belt, son.
I know you do, but let's collab, man. I want to help Nicole get a song too.
We can do that.
I guess.
That mean I gotta see, because the way I do it is I write the song. Back in the day, I used to have a male singer, female singer, male group, female group. Then I used to have them sing it. Then that was the reference track. And I used to take those tracks and sell it to record labels.
See, the way that I do it is I write my lyrics first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I throw the song, the music behind it. And
Well,
sometimes
the way
I
I do
think that's a backwards process.
yeah, because the way I do mine, like I say, every time I hit an instrumental, if the video don't pop in my head or what the song is gonna be before I write one lyric, it's not gonna be a song. It's not gonna be a hit song. I should say that.
Right.
I just spit it out.
Oh, you like that?
Ooh, y'all too funny.
You got
Y'all
the same
too
look
funny.
as I got. GG. Go ahead on MCGG. Hey, let's shout out to my brother Zaya. He said, "What's up, y'all?"
Hey,
What up,
Zaya,
bud?
hey.
You know what? I've been testing, sampling some of that music, man. I can't wait for Friday.
Man, look,
Some of that music is off the chain.
we go in the new year. I mean,
Woo!
but you
So,
see my man with the from Barbados.
Yeah, he's nice.
Woo.
The one that came on from Barbados is real nice.
the one that was the one with the video, then walking near the water.
Yeah. He's versatile, very versatile. I like that.
Let me tell you, ooh, baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot Friday.
So there is a show Friday.
Well, this what happened. Oh, you talking about because it's New Year's?
I'm just asking.
Hey, that's the perfect day. Like New Year's is always the countdown, always the music. You know, that's what I live for that.
You all should do a Dope Living countdown.
I think a lot of people are really hungry, and 2020 has it's slowed them down as well. Okay, they're ready to put it out there. Okay, and every opportunity, every venue that they can get their music seen right now, they're gonna be on it. You know, to me, the New Year's just it's December 31st. Okay, going into January, it's just another day.
Yeah.
Right?
So
no, it's not.
We keep it.
I was about to say, please, it's not just another day.
December 31st is the day I moved to Vegas. That's a holiday.
Well, that's
well, that's a different story.
You went in dead of winter. Like you left in the dead of winter.
But he was going. Wait a minute. Gina, look at what today is. It was 40 degrees yesterday. Ain't no dead of winter.
You know what? But not how long you been in Vegas? 8 years? 10 years?
15.
Yeah, back in 15 years, it was dead of winter.
I left right before in 2005, December 31st. It wasn't that cold out.
Oh, okay.
From Vegas. I mean, from back in the crib.
Hey, for me, it's another day. I mean, I'm gonna celebrate with you, brother, but for me, it's another day. Hey, Zaya, this ain't the music day. But if you want to pop on, brother, come on, pop on.
Yeah, you can pop on, man. He got knowledge for all of us, man.
Oh, Zaya do. I already know he do.
Well,
let me ask a question. What's the day of the election in Georgia? What's that election day?
January 5th.
January 5th.
I thought it was the 8th.
It's the 5th.
The 5th, January 5th.
The runoff.
Someone said
Alsep and Warnock is who they need to be voting for.
They said one candidate has spent $100 million in one campaign in Georgia. They said that's unheard of.
It is.
But that doesn't guarantee a win.
But what I'm saying is do you know how many people you can feed? And that's the arrogance of it all.
But you know the crazy part about it is, and this is one of my thing about politics. All politic campaigns are at least 50 million or up.
I know.
So why would you spend 50 million on a campaign just to get a salary for 200,000?
Oh no. and you know, and I just had this conversation, and I'm gonna be very frank. People are trying to see who has the biggest balls, period.
I mean, I get that, but what I'm saying is
that's all it is.
It's like if in the music industry, if you spending 50 million on advertising, you plan on getting that 50 million back.
And now that's what I'm saying. If you're going to get a return, but guess what? They're getting 50 million back, but it's just not going to be on the books.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, I don't get it. I guess you got to spend money to make it, huh?
Yeah, but you have to realize this is not their money.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not their money.
Their money.
It's all endorsements.
Right.
Being sarcastic. I just hope everybody gets not 600, but I hope everybody gets $2,000 because I really would love to see how they do it this time. They got the 1,200 last time.
So,
I would love it.
So what would you do with $2,000, Greg?
$2,000 is nothing. I'm sorry.
Hey, Greg.
What would I do?
We're inspiring
If I
people.
If I wasn't in the predicament, if I wasn't in my predicament that I'm in, what would I do with $2,000?
That's what I'm saying. Give people what would you do for $2,000?
Okay, seriously. If
$2,000.
I was getting an extra $2,000, okay, knowing what I'm doing now in this film business, I'm going to look to see if I can upgrade everything to make it look better. I'm going to do some. I'm gonna say put a portion of that for some advertising if I can. You know, make sure that I push everything else out there. And you know, I would use it for the business. I would.
So you're putting it back in your business to grow your business, to get more exposure for your business. That's all I'm saying. All right, Gina.
Yeah.
Now, in my present condition, I'm going to the boat. I'm not going to get it there.
Don't go to the boat.
I'm not. They're not going to give me $2,000.
Intention is real. Stop putting things out there that we don't want to be.
They're not going to give me to. They're not going to give it to me.
No. What I'm saying is,
we're talking what if. We're talking what if.
I'm gonna shut up.
We're talking what if.
You're right, Lavina. I apologize. Go ahead. Your turn.
I would probably set it aside to decide because I got so many irons in the fire. I would want to wait and see which is the best direction for me to go in. It could possibly be investing in more property. It could be investing more in my books. I would have to really sit it to the side to decide which direction to go in, but it would definitely be invested.
Chris?
I told him to give me my $2,000 in $5 bills so I can do the money phone on Instagram. I have it on my arms like they do, going all the way down my arm. I go get me some Jordans. I go, no, I'm just playing.
I'm like, what's a money phone?
The money phone. Get $2,000 in $5 bills. And put 100 on the top, 100 on the bottom, and do the money phone.
You know what the money phone is?
No, that's over my head.
You grab enough to have it in a handful, right?
Yeah. And you put it up to your head, you talk about it.
I guess I haven't reached that level yet.
If you ain't talking about money, we ain't talking to me.
You ain't talking about nothing.
Actually, honestly, if I got 2,000, I would find something stock wise to invest into that will make my 2,000 more.
See, that's
yeah. Make my, even, and I hate to. And I was gonna say I hate to say it, but even where Bitcoin is at right now, I take 500 of that and just invest in Bitcoin because the return on it right now is like something crazy.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's something crazy as of right now. I never thought it'd get to this point.
Yeah, that's like I said, it would definitely be something to invest in. I did find a new stock that I invested in last week. It's doing pretty good. So I was really thinking about maybe investing more heavily in that stock.
The newest thing right now is called Oculus. It's the virtual reality.
Yeah, the one that I invested in is called Zynga.
Yeah, Zynga's nice.
Yeah,
it's real nice. But you know why Zynga's nice, right?
Well, that's what they use for the games and all that stuff on your phone.
And you know why that's nice, right? It's nice because everybody's sitting at home, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like one of the things I wish I could go back and do was invest in stuff like Zynga and in these app phone games that they have out right now. Anything that had to do with people staying at home in front of the TV or on their phone, that's what I would have invested in.
Netflix.
Hey.
Yeah.
We didn't know. We didn't know. Well, you got to know. You got to
check
know.
out the
I knew. I was just like, we ain't going to be in this that long. This only going to last until...
That's what people thought. By 2021, we'll be moving in another direction.
Yep.
Y'all check out Coke, though. Check out Coke.
Coke?
Yeah. Not this Coke.
Coca-Cola?
No, Coke. Coke, the mineral Coke. Check out Coke. Choke. And that's all I'm gonna say. Y'all check out Coke and see what's up with Coke. and coke in the steel industry. All right.
Always.
Yep.
Actually, right now, hemp steel is the best thing right now.
Boy.
Like if you can invest into hemp steel, that's something you really need to invest into right now.
Yep.
See right there, right there. We should have like a song playing in the background when we drop free gems like that.
Or like some
We should have
like
like
the
a
thing like sprinkle, yeah, like sprinkle.
Right.
I think I'm gonna put something like that together.
Right.
When we drop gems like that, we need that.
Now I have made some. I've never lost money in the stocks. I'm gonna say that, but I have made some bad decisions where I sold my stock too soon, and now they're way up there. They're up there.
Hey, Gina.
Yes.
Hey, knock on that wood behind you.
Oh. Yes. I do have some regrets where I thought it was gonna plummet and I got rid of it, but I sold it.
I like that one.
I sold it not at a loss, but now it's almost triple what I had paid for it.
Right.
But you know, one of the things is that it's a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because the one thing that I don't like about the stock market, you have to stay on it.
Yeah,
you do.
It's an 18-hour, 24-hour job sitting there because you don't know when it's going to drop, and this going to happen, when that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You have to stay on it.
But I like counting money, so.
You sound like my grandmother. My grandmother used to be so funny when I said, "Mama, we got to go. You know, we can direct deposit your money." No, I want to count my money. Then I'm gonna put it back in the bank. She would cash her check, then come home, feel it, count it, and then I need you to deposit this back.
But you know what's crazy? What I found out.
What?
And Greg didn't play the video, chop up the video, but on how money is created. That video.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, that video. That's why I would rather open up a bank than put my money into the bank.
Hey, let me tell you. Well, I would take my 2,000. I would separate it into 8 quadrants, divide that up, and so part of it go to real estate. Well, first will be part of it. I would just say, just because you got to have some cash on hand. Sometimes you need cash on hand for some things.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you do. So then that part we just have handy, and then I'm not going. Part of it will be some land because you can get some land in some really good states. You can really buy a lot of land for like nothing. You know, this one man I know, he bought a house for $50.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a nice house. Like that. It was a nice house. So, you know, you can buy, you know, they have like utility liens. Y'all know what the utility liens are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we can buy a lot of stuff with property. So then I would take 2 of the quadrants and say, I would sit down and say if it was Chris Mills or Greg or Gina of the world. And I said, can I just sit down and just have dinner with you? And I said, I just need to ask one question. How much is that time? How much is that worth? There's certain people I just want to ask one question to.
Yeah.
And that's mine. You know, and then move on, baby.
That's one question I want to ask. What's with Lou Dean just talking about the dinner, what's the most educational, thought-provoking person that you've sat down with?
I can honestly tell you, there's several, but these are people from my hometown. Number one, you know, Chris. Actually, Gina's one of them. Ludin, you're one of them too. Actually,
I was gonna say definitely everybody on this panel.
Thank you.
I'll say that just so I can give y'all props. But outside of those, one is my brother Melvin, who changed the dynamics of dope living completely. All right. You know, put business into it, and I love him so much. You know, so he's one. And again, Chris and I have one of the same guys, George Daniels, sat us down and literally made me look like this small, which got me. You know, he made me feel this small, but it got me this big. You know what I'm saying? Which made me create the saying, "I'm taking small steps, and I'm making huge footprints." You know. room, you don't know nobody. So you take these baby steps. You get around and you know it. You learn everyone. And then by the time you leave that room, you've worked that room, you got huge footsteps. You know what I'm saying? So, footprints. So he was one of them too. My father. You know, everybody probably going to say their father.
Well, let's say outside of your
Yeah,
family.
let's say
outside of your immediate family, you know, somebody. Yeah.
There was a guy that was actually getting ready to beat me up. You know, he gave me some sage advice. You know, he said, "Hey, man," and I got to use curse words like this. Anytime you see a motherfucker coming at you like me, get on the other side of the street, which I took to say, don't try to take on too much. Don't try to take on more than you can handle. Okay. And that's what I took it as. All right. Because every time I saw an opportunity that was kind of too much for me, I kind of scaled back, you know, and nowadays there's nothing that's too big for me. Okay. But back in the day, you gotta take your baby steps, you know,
back in the day, I was very confrontational.
You were.
So if he would have told me that, I'd have been like, well, we're gonna have to fight every time we're on the same side of the street.
Yeah, you was bigger than me though.
Yeah, but that's my thing. My one thing I was taught. I've had older cousins. I'm part of the baby pack of the cousin, so I didn't fall with all my older cousins. I wasn't scared of nobody.
And I wasn't scared of anyone, Chris. It was just the fact. To me, it was like, you know what? You know, I'm a $105. I knew Taekwondo and all of that stuff. You know, back in the day, that was the thing. You know, karate, man. People, you ain't scared of nobody, okay? But that moment, because the dude was big, he was huge, and at that moment, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna run into a fight,
right?
Just because I think I'm a bad guy. I got to know I'm that dude that can do whatever, okay? And I didn't know at that time. I just thought I was, and people thought I was too, even though I was a little dude. But I was pretty good at Taekwondo. And this dude probably would have killed me, but he didn't. He just grabbed me. You know,
he would have killed you. Oh my Lord!
He probably killed me because I had a mouth. I've always had a mouth. I've always had a mouth. I wasn't scared of nobody. I always come from the school of if I talk it, I better be prepared to take that ass whooped. All right. Yep. So I talked it, but I never got my ass beat, but once.
Well, that once taught you something, right?
That once taught me that I could take an ass whooping.
Right. And you know, sometimes, and I'm gonna be very frank, sometimes you need to take an ass whooping. And then you'll be fine on the other side if you survive. But you'll be fine on the other side.
I don't want to take that.
Back in the day, I was one of those. It never happened. Well, it happened once. I was one of those. If you beat me up, every time I see you, we gotta fight.
Baby. See, I didn't have to worry. My sister fought for me.
Nah, I was one of those.
She did. She fought for me because I was $125. I was skinny, very, very skinny. The wind could blow me away. And I was I was an introvert. I didn't talk to people. I didn't make friends. And so people picked on me all the time. And my sister, I would say she wasn't a bully, but she was the bully of the school. And everybody in the school was afraid of her. They never knew that we were sisters. They never knew we were sisters. But the moment I came home crying, she got them. And I mean, she put some people in the hospital, got them.
I had 5 brothers, and all of us was like steps. So everybody was like, that I think that's one of the things that kind of saved me a lot too, because everybody was like, "Oh man, he got brothers, man." And my oldest brother was like a little thug. Yeah, the guy that you see now as my oldest brother, you wouldn't believe how he was back in the day. Right?
That's what people say about me.
That's what people say about me. Well, no, I'm still an asshole, but
that's what people say. But yeah, I was one of those. It happened once. We only had 2 fair ones. He won one, I won one. But he didn't actually win one because they jumped me. I started fighting him. I was winning, and they jumped me, and then I got them all back. It was like a movie. I got them back one by one.
One at a time. Why?
But my whole personality changed when I got to high school. I was no longer that little scared. I think I just got tired. It took that long for me to get tired of people just picking on me and pushing me around. And so when I got to high school, I fought a lot.
And you know, sometimes that's all that needs to happen.
Sorry to hear that.
No, sometimes that's what needs to happen because you get fed up.
You do. You get fed up.
Yeah.
Especially when you take it and you take it and you take it and you're not messing with anybody. You're not doing anything to anybody. But because of that, you know, they feel like you're a mark and they feel like they can push you around. They thought I was a gangbanger when I got in high school.
No.
I was fighting. I'm so serious. I was fighting so much. You remember Miss Moffitt? Greg, Miss Moffitt took me under her wing. And she gave me a job.
She had a wing.
Yeah, she gave me a job in the office to keep me out of trouble because I was a straight A student. I was an honor roll student, and I was fighting and getting suspended so much. She didn't want to see me go down that path.
Thug scholar. That's what she was.
Wait a minute.
Suzette got voted most talkative in high school. That I do remember.
I do too.
I don't believe that.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, right.
I don't believe that.
That was the most friendliest person.
Yeah, she was. I grew up with Suzette and her family. She was very sweet.
She didn't win most talkative. I don't know
who did.
For real, because she was in everybody's. And I say that in a good way. Go ahead.
Yeah. Back to Chris's question. One of the things that I love so much is when I was a flight attendant, I used to meet some very interesting people on the plane, and even when I left the industry, I still love talking to people. I just love people's story. And one day I was coming back from San Diego. I'll never forget it. And because it was a long flight to Chicago, and I was sitting next to this, very short, heavy accent European man. And but I could tell he was nice because I could pick up on energy. And so he was sitting in the middle of me and my girlfriend. And he was fine. He was friendly. And I had a pack of M&Ms. M&Ms is a neutralizer for everybody. So I offered him some of my M&Ms.
It depends on what kind of M&Ms, though.
They're M&M peanuts.
No, if it's the peanuts M&M,
and I had both.
But you let her tell her story, Chris. You're not getting any M&Ms.
I'm just saying, when you talk about M&Ms, if it ain't the plane that go inside the blizzard,
Chris, I had both because some people are allergic to peanuts.
Exactly.
So anywho, he wanted the peanuts though. So we were sharing the peanuts, and I said, I'm gonna let you choose your color. So he's like, I don't have a certain color. I was just trying to, extend this long, flight with this man in between us. And so we got to talking, and he's like, yeah, this is a flight that I'm used to doing. I said, I do it very often. I said, what do you do? By the time I finished this, I said, this is the man. He told me he had to escape. He was Jewish. He had to escape in the middle of the night kind of story. He created the speedometer on it. I said, you pulling my leg. He said, no, I'm not. He said, that's why I carry around with these papers. He actually had the patent papers on him.
Whoa.
I met the man that created the speedometer on your car. He said, you might know me. He said, you know the speedometer on your car? I was like, yeah. I was like, what? That just blew me away. And if you ever get a chance, there's this gentleman. His name is Charles Wood. He's the historian on black film, baby. And I got a crush on him too. I got a crush on a lot of older men, but anyway, he can tell you about the first black film, why these films are created. He breaks down the films. He tells you about actually black exploitation saved Hollywood. I mean, I could sit and just listen to him
a lot of people
all
don't
day.
know that. A lot of people don't know about that.
Do you know nobody was going to the movies until black exploitation came out?
Yeah,
they wanted to see Pam Grier naked. That's what.
That's kind of true.
Well, that's true, but nobody would go see anything. Hollywood was dead, And so they were like, shoot, why not give them a chance? They doing something, but they had been doing movies. And somebody, I forgot the first movie that really took off. But anyway, he'll tell you. But you can look him up. Charles Wood. Oh, I love him. But I've met quite a few interesting people in my life. I tell you, it's been interesting people. It's a couple of people I still want to sit down to have dinner with, though.
That's a good story. I want to sit down and have dinner with you. I want to talk to you.
All right, Greg, let's have dinner.
I'm serious. I'm not saying it. You know, I haven't been on no BS in a while, y'all. So I got to get back to that. But
we all should get together one morning and go to Jay's Breakfast Club.
What we're gonna do?
Y'all should do that. Just
we're gonna have Chris. We're gonna have Chris on the screen.
And have Chris on the screen.
Yeah, because it's cold out there.
Let's share some ideas.
I ain't coming out there. It's cold out there.
I don't want to come out there.
Y'all can come to Vegas.
Hey, somebody,
I come to Vegas frequently.
Hey, we need to put Suzette back up on game here. She said the House voted to override Trump's defense bill veto and passed bill to increase stimulus.
Right. I said that, but we already knew. We already knew that
it has to go through the Senate. It has to go through the Senate, so it's not done yet. Not a done deal yet.
Yeah.
But
you know, I just want people to take that $2,000 and use it wisely, because it can slip out your hands so quick, and you know, before you know it, it's gone.
She says she
said, take me with you.
She said she eats.
You know, that's a great idea. Yo treat. Yo tree. So yeah, man, let's you know, with that $2,000 stimulus check, people, y'all do what y'all can do, but you know, again, 2021 is coming. It's not gonna stop just because all the rest of this stuff is stopped. It's gonna come. Let's have some new entrepreneurs out there, man. Some people doing something. Hey, all you musicians, 2021, man, tighten up your music. You're gonna have some money to tighten up your music now.
And they got a lot of competition out there. It's a lot of competition.
We're gonna have to do a show of the worst song we ever recorded.
Ooh.
That would be the one I got it signed to Atlantic, man. It was called Everybody's Girl. It was terrible.
We got to do that because we always talk about the hot songs that we drop. We need to talk about the worst songs we drop.
Do we want to listen through that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope my son ain't listening. He did a song called Real. It was real bad. All right. The very first song that he did. And it was, man, look, my son has always been, you know, I kept him well dressed. He was always polite, lovable. He's a big guy, played football and this and that. Okay, his first song was full of curse words I had never heard. I'm telling you, it was full of curse. I don't know if I sent it to you or not, Chris, but it was full of curse words, man. It was called and it was real terrible. Wow. It was just, I'm gonna play it. He gonna hate it, but I'm gonna play it. And then it was this real terrible song, a slow cut, which sold almost 300,000 units on what was that platform? But it sold. That's what really broke the 15-man Dope Living roster. That's what really broke them up, because I was tired of losing money, and I said, I'm gonna put this song out and I'm gonna promote it. I'm gonna make money off of it. And everybody got mad because they said, well, we're supposed to be a group and you put out Jordan's song. I said, y'all wouldn't do. Anyway, long story.
Right.
But yeah, that's a good idea. I don't want to play. I'm gonna play his songs. We can do that though. But we got some good. I'm telling you,
I just brought that up because I gotta go through my archive and find a bad song that I recorded. That's why I brought it up. It'll make me listen to my old stuff.
Let me go through your archive.
What you saying, Chris? That you don't have that many bad songs?
I don't have any. I don't have any.
He said he don't have any.
I'm just gonna have to pick the ones that I have and see which one is the worst.
That'll work.
Greg, do you have any songs? Greg doesn't.
He just said he had one.
Actually, I got more than one. All of mine were crappy.
You talked about it a week ago. You talked about
he was supposed to play it. I didn't bring it up. He was supposed to play it.
All of mine are crappy. I gotta find it, Chris.
Well, is any song really
I can't
bad?
find a couple. Huh?
Yes.
Somebody might like it.
No, ain't nobody gonna like the ones.
But look, you know what?
Wait a minute. I haven't heard it yet. I might like it.
You know one thing about a bad song, though?
I'll pay you to like it.
We've heard bad songs and we've accepted the bad songs simply because of the artist. Simply because of the artist. We have heard bad songs.
We've heard, but I ain't accepted.
Ludine, I wouldn't.
How did you not accept it? What did you do?
I listened to it once and never listened to it again.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put y'all through that.
And I didn't even make it through the song.
We got some out there.
You know, there's some albums that, you know, back in the day when you CDs, whatever you want to call them, a track, whatever. And you have that one album and that every song is great except that one song and you just skip to the next song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's
How about, oh baby, you got what I need? That was a hit.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad song.
That was a hit. That was a terrible song.
No, Biz Markie made that. You gotta understand.
Wait.
But it was a bad song.
Guess what?
No, you gotta understand Biz Markie.
I like that song.
And you know who wrote it?
But that song grew on me because I heard it. When I first heard it, I did not like it. That's one of those songs that
and we love that part.
So much.
We love that
part.
But
you know what's crazy? You have to understand Biz Markie to understand that song. Like when it comes to Biz Markie, you're not expecting no lyrical, no song that's gonna be like, oh man, he's spitting. That's what you expect. Like when it comes to the Fat Boys, even though they can spit,
the Fat Boys,
Cool Rock Food, Prince Markie D,
Sir Mix-a-Lot,
they can actually spit, but that was their gimmick back then. You know what I'm saying? When you came into the industry, you came in with a gimmick.
Digital Underground.
Yeah, because you got to realize this too. If it really wasn't for Biz Markie, we probably wouldn't have got Big Daddy Cut. We probably wouldn't have got those types. You know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy about that? The person that wrote, I got the song you talking about was Big Daddy Cut.
See?
Yeah, but do you think if someone else had put that song out, it would have been a hit?
No, it wouldn't.
That's Biz Markie.
That's why I said. That's why I said that a lot of songs I consider bad songs. They were hits because of who put it out there.
But that's what I'm saying. Especially when you're writing for somebody else, you have to know their character and their style. You know what I'm saying? Only Biz Markie or probably Humpty Hump could have put out a song like that.
What about Orange Juice? I saw you walking in the rain.
Yeah, that's a hit.
But
he
was.
That was a hit. But that was a hit.
He wasn't that dude.
That was that. Hey, look. That was.
He said that was a hit.
That was only a hit.
One. Just that one.
There was a really good video, a really good interview with Van Jones and oh gosh, I fell asleep on it last night. Oh my God, what's my boy name? He rapped on with Janet Jackson on Janet Jackson's song.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes. I'm having a brain freeze. But there was a really good interview with Van Jones and Busta Rhymes, and I love to see them when they're just sitting one-on-one with someone like a Van Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a really
Busta Rhymes is cool.
And wait a minute. Jay-Z said the best concert, he said not rap, best concert ever for him is Busta Rhymes. I was like, what?
Hey.
I mean, Busta Rhymes. I love
Busta Rhymes. I
love his concerts. But to me, hands down, it's three people that I can pick over Busta Rhymes as far as concerts.
That's just him. That was just his opinion, because Busta Rhymes will not be in my top 10. He's not even in my top 10.
No, his concerts is crazy. his
Oh, his
concerts, but
concerts are crazy.
yeah, but when it comes to like concerts, the people that I've seen live in hip hop, I put Tech Nine above Busta Rhymes. His concerts go crazy. I put KRS-One above
Woo!
Tech.
Yeah. Anyway.
His concerts go crazy.
Whoa.
And I put Redman and Method Man. Redman and Method Man
yeah.
concerts are crazy. And they do everything. Like anybody that wants to learn how to rock the stage, hip hop, R&B, whatever, go and see live a Redman Method Man concert.
Well, I would actually, yeah, but I'm just saying, not just in that genre, but I'm just saying, when you see, when we could spend a whole week on who's better in the studio, who's better live, and who's better just doing a one-on-one. But that's a whole nother story. But
I'm gonna tell you,
it was a really good interview. Catch it if you can, Van.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that.
I did an interview with Busta Rhymes.
I like him.
And he had just got off stage, and Busta Rhymes is a phenomenal entertainer. Okay, but
just keep it there. Don't be messing up my image of Busta Rhymes.
I'm getting ready to tell you right now, because if you want to date Busta Rhymes, okay,
I don't want to date. Let me
take a gas mask with you. Take a gas
I'm
mask
not-
with
no,
you. Okay,
I'm not
Busta
doing
Rhymes. I mean, he said, "Hey, Greg," and I was like, "Golly, are you serious?"
Greg.
Yeah. I'm not saying I got the most aromatic breath, okay, but his breath smelled like enema. All right, for real.
He said enema.
It was ridiculous. Man, I was like, Busta Rhymes. I mean, you could literally see the eyebrows singeing. You could see the
So
burn.
once again.
I'm just saying, for real, Lucine,
That's funny.
difficult interview. I had to change mic 3 times.
I need my sign,
I
need my sign.
Greg,
it's probably because his mouth was dry on stage. He didn't have no water.
All right.
He had cotton breath.
Greg.
That wasn't cotton. That wasn't regular cotton.
Greg.
Yes, Ludine, I'm sorry. I'm back.
So, I mean, you don't know. The other part to that is, a lot of people, and I'm just going to say it like this. My mother's a nurse. My sister's a nurse. My niece a nurse. There's some medical things wrong with people that people don't know about.
Busta Rhymes booty breath.
They don't know about.
With them rotten teeth in the back. Them rotten teeth in the back.
Hey, I ain't gonna front, and I'll be the person to tell myself. I was driving in the car one day with my son's mom and my son, and she just turned around and one day, I don't know what it was. I think I had, I don't know. I didn't have no cavities now. I just wasn't cleaning my teeth correctly. And she told me one day, she's like, "Hey man, look, we gotta roll out these windows." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Why?" The H and that Y, man.
Gingivitis? Is it gingivitis?
They just pull them up, man. I was like,
man.
And hey, I don't know what nobody told me, because I took care of that from that point. And after you could, I breathe all on you. I'm good. But yeah,
well, so back to concerts. Who else is?
But you know what I was gonna say? Going back to concerts, Ludine. Just like I said, it's sometimes it's the artist that makes the music good. It's the artist and the name behind it. But there's also, I'm sure all of us on this panel have fell in love with a song because of the video. It wasn't necessarily a great song, but the video just took it to another level.
It wasn't. Most of the times for me, it's seeing them perform live, which makes me a fan of that song.
Well, Chris, you just told us all to check that one song out, "Secret Garden," with those artists doing the remake. Okay, the video was.
Wait a minute, who messed up Secret Garden doing the remake?
I didn't say they messed it up. I just said I didn't like it.
You didn't see the video inside the inbox?
I thought she saw it. I thought you said you saw it, Ludine.
Oh.
Yeah, I put the video inside of the inbox.
You commented on it.
I didn't like it because that was
that was Jocelyn.
That was Jocelyn. I didn't like it, Chris. I mean, the video was. the song was cool.
How can
My-
you?
Cisco messed it up for me.
Certain
Okay,
things shouldn't be touched.
My
Cisco messed it up to
my
me.
thing about it is that I like the song a little bit. I like the video though,
I
but
couldn't do the video.
I like the video. But the thing that threw me off is, when Barry White part come on, you expect to hear that deep voice. You don't expect to hear Cisco.
That's that part. Right?
Well,
That's
my
right.
thing is, so Secret Garden will be played at my wedding. I love that song. You don't replace Barry White, James Ingram, Tevin, whoever else was in there. You don't.
Yeah, they all dead.
Huh? They are not.
All the-
I
They
would
are
have put
not all
Tevin
dead.
Campbell in there. I left him off when I texted. I'd have put Tevin Campbell, Chris Brown, Trey Songz. I'd have put Joe.
I would have put
Usher,
Anthony Hamilton.
Anthony
Thank
Hamilton.
you. You were
I
reading
would've
my
put-
mind. Anthony
I would
Hamilton.
have put
Music
I would
Soul
put Anthony Hamilton.
Music Soul Child. Put him in there.
No, I won't put
No.
Put Joe in there. You got to put Joe.
No. I wouldn't put Joe in there either. I don't like Joe. But I'll put
love
R.
Joe, but I
I'm
wouldn't put Joe
listening to it now.
Okay, so
I'm
I'll
listening
put
to it now.
Chris Brown.
this is what I do. I'll put Anthony Hamilton.
I
I'll
am
put-
not a Fantasia fan. I'm sorry.
You sing that song
I
anyway.
am not a Fantasia fan.
She
Go
can't
ahead.
sing the song anyway.
What?
No.
Okay,
Taylor.
back to what I was saying.
Anthony Hamilton. Who else?
Come on, dude. Don't hesitate.
You got to think. No,
I put him out there.
you just can't throw anybody in there.
I didn't just throw anybody. Look, Chris Brown is a
Okay.
straight
Okay.
singer.
I'll put
Let
Anthony
me
Hamilton.
help
I'll
you.
put-
Let me help you.
I'll put.
Avant.
Yep, that's what I was about to say.
There you go.
Could read my mind, Lou. Didn't get out my head. I'll put Avant.
I will put Tyrese back in there.
Come on, man, get out my mind, bro. Why y'all in my
Thank
head?
you.
Why y'all in my head, man?
Thank you.
Why y'all in my head? And the last one I put in there is and who?
Who?
You said
Johnny
who?
Gill. Johnny Gill.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Yes. That'll be the 4 right there. That'll be the 4 right there. Yeah, I feel you on that.
Johnny Gill.
But we still need someone that can pick up now. Barry White voice.
No, I mean I give the Barry White part to either Johnny or Anthony Hamilton.
Anthony Hamilton. Yeah.
But hey, now I'll
See, the
take
thing-
that, and I might put old boy in it.
Are you playing this Friday, Greg?
Hey,
No, I just sent it to y'all to see what y'all thought about it. 'Cause
I
I heard
like
the
it.
song about
Hey, what about David?
the song at the beginning
Who
of these.
doesn't like it? You don't like it, Greg?
I said I didn't like them in it. What about David Hollister?
David Hollister.
Dave cool. He's cool, but I wouldn't put him on that song.
Nah.
I wouldn't put him on that song.
Anthony Hamilton, Tyrese, Avant,
So,
and Johnny
I would've-
Gill.
What I really would have done, look, what I really would have done is put Charlie Wilson, Ron Isley.
Why not?
I would have put them on that joint.
Well,
Okay,
you
John-
still got Levert around. You might as well put him in there.
Eddie,
Yeah. What about
Eddie
Kenny Lattimore?
he cool.
He looks soft. That's all.
He cool, but I
I
wouldn't put
think
him
they
on
did
that.
a good job with this.
But no.
It's cool. The song is cool. It's just I don't.
There is a part
What?
because Elder Barge was in it, so there is a part
Yeah.
for. Yeah.
Elder Bart killed that.
It is, but the only person I can see that can match Elder Bard's part in that song that sings is Jesse. Jesse Powell is the only one that can hit that falsetto the way Elder Bard.
Old boy from After 7.
Jesse Powell and
Who?
Maxwell.
Tony Thompson?
Maxwell.
From After 7.
But I couldn't see Maxwell doing a song like that. I can. He
Kayvon.
can hit it. He can hit it, but when Maxwell does it, it's to me, it's not his singing voice. It's his voice that he's making his voice out like that. Like when it comes to like Jesse, when it comes to
Kayvon from After 7, the dude from After 7 can get it. Kayvon.
Oh, you talking about oh yeah. I thought you said high five. I was like, Tony Thompson? I was like, he dead.
Yeah, he gone. Kayvon.
Yeah, but yeah, no, Kayvon. Yeah, most definitely. He's nice with it.
Yeah.
He's nice with it. Yeah.
I think he could do L's.
Yeah,
part.
He could.
Now this part I don't like.
Who would do James?
Cisco?
Cisco, right?
Yeah, I don't like that.
See, that's what threw me off.
They were doing great with me up until that.
Cisco, because the thing about it is Raheem Devine, Old Boy Johnny, and Sean from Boys to Men. That was wonderful right there. But then when it hit Barry's part, I was like,
that kind of just threw it all the way to the left.
But what saved him doing that part is the harmonizing that he had with the other guys.
Yeah, but it don't resonate. It don't resonate. Other than that, up until then, I was grooving with it. Like it sounded good.
I couldn't do the videos. They did too many. They did too many quick hits. It was too quick as far as the transitions. When they were too quick, let it marinate. That's a slow song. That's a classic. Let it marinate.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like in just the few seconds, I think I've just seen 7 scenes.
Yeah, let it marinate a little bit. You got to work that one. I think I can put
7 scenes.
They could polish this up though.
Yeah.
They could polish this up. And do this a remake.
I can get random people. Me and Danny was talking yesterday.
I'm surprised.
So Danny boy.
Yes. Me and Danny.
Hey, we got to get him on, man. That's my boy. He cool as hell.
Hey man, he did a lip sync on an R. Kelly on his Jeep. You remind me of my Jeep. And I sent him. Have y'all seen the lip sync I did about R. Kelly? Well, not about R. Kelly, but the lip sync I did with "I Can't Sleep" by R. Kelly.
No.
I'm gonna send it to y'all when we're done. Matter of fact, I'll play it for y'all when we're done. Oh, I did. It was a lip sync. It was right before I had my surgery on my shoulder. I was scared as hell, and I stayed up all night and produced that little video. Y'all love it. You love it.
We another thing we can talk about is songs that went under the radar.
Oh yeah,
like the one I wrote.
We got.
Oh no, not according to you though.
No, not that one. And them dudes stole from me.
My girl.
No way. It sucked.
There's so many songs that went under the radar. It's not even funny. Guapale. A lot of people don't even know who Guapale did.
Oh, I know Guapale. Yes, she.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know her.
He said.
That's my.
So look, let me ask you.
You work with Guapale?
That was one of my first songs I put out.
Oh man, I still got her music. I still got her music on my phone. A lot of people don't know about her.
I almost said something.
I don't know about her.
I almost said something.
I know about her.
Sound like you was going
You don't
work.
know about Guapale? I'm going to get off this phone. I'm going to get off this phone.
A lot of people don't know about Guapale. Honestly, a lot of people don't. Even when I mention her.
Leela James.
She got a Sade style. She got a Sade style.
Okay.
You all know Leela James, right?
I know Leela James.
You know Leela James. Hey, shout out to the Shy. He's checking us out.
That's good to know.
Hey, Shy.
Monique Greer.
You know,
it's a lot of them that went under the radar that you like. Wow, why wasn't this a hit?
Whole bunch of them. One hit.
Have you heard about Jaguar Wright?
Who?
I'm not familiar with Jaguar Wright.
Jaguar Wright.
So,
I heard Jaguar.
The thing about Jaguar Wright, she was supposed to be the next. I ain't gonna even lie. Her voice was amazing.
I know.
Well, what happened?
Beautiful.
What happened?
Whatever happened.
She didn't.
Girl,
She didn't want to.
Her name was.
She didn't want to cooperate with the powers that be. That's why she out talking about him right now.
Well, you know what? That's one of the reasons that some don't make it. You know, when they get their eye on, and that's even not just the music industry, but the acting industry, all of that. When they got their eye on somebody that they want to push up to the top, and they doing the, you know, what the powers to be want them to do, their name is out there and they're successful.
Have y'all heard Heaven's Girl before?
Who?
Heaven's Girl. Have you heard that song before? It's a song with Ron Isley, Charlie Wilson, Aaron Hall, and R. Kelly. And the height of their beef. You've never heard that song?
What?
Yeah, you've never heard that song before?
I don't think I have.
I may have heard it.
Quincy,
I may have heard it, but didn't know the name of it.
Album. It was on Quincy Jones' album. The juke joint.
Now,
what's it again? Heaven what?
Heaven's Girl is the name of the song.
No.
I never heard of it.
By Quincy Jones?
Yeah, it's on Quincy Jones' album.
It's
but
on the Quincy Jones.
It's R. Kelly, Aaron Hall, Charlie Wilson, and Ron Isley.
And Ron Isley owes a lot. He owes a great deal of debt to R. Kelly for bringing him back.
I mean, same thing with Charlie Wilson. If it wasn't
with Charlie Wilson,
if it wasn't Snoop, we wasn't checking for Charlie Wilson.
Yeah.
Charlie Wilson was gone.
Yeah, he was gone.
When the Gap Band stopped, Charlie Wilson was gone.
Yeah.
And then
Charlie Wilson was gone for other reasons. He was gone for
tax reasons too. For tax reasons.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, he brought him back.
No.
Snoop brought him back to the spotlight. Yeah, Snoop brought him back to the spotlight. Same with
now. You know what? I think Charlie Wilson, I think, has the best comeback for a comeback. Right. I think he has the best comeback for a comeback, baby.
Yeah. What y'all think about that song with him and Smokey?
Yeah.
You said what now, Greg?
No.
He has a song with him and Smokey Robinson on there. And Charlie was doing the whole doggone song.
Pretty much.
Smokey just up there.
Nope.
I saw that. Didn't they have a video? Yeah, I saw the video.
Smokey what 130 years old now?
No, he older than that.
He's older than that.
Yeah, he up there.
He's 158. 158. Yeah,
I know you're talking about around there. He a vampire, I'm telling you.
I knew I was off.
I'm telling you.
I think he a hologram. That wasn't really him up there with Charlie.
No, that's him. That's funny.
They go to Coachella, man. It's gonna be
my battery's not gonna hold up.
Smokey Robin hologram. Tomorrow. The Smokey has some hits though later on.
Man, Smokey was the bomb. Come on now, you got to give him his props.
I call. That's why I call R. Kelly Smokey of our day, because Smokey was a writer. Like Smokey was a writer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His voice, he sang because they made him sing. Right. But I think he really just wanted to be a writer.
Yeah, Smokey was a writer, man.
And that's the same thing, like, and I can't even call R. Kelly the Smokey of our time. I call R. Kelly because the Smokey of our time is Babyface.
Yes.
And that's the Smokey of our time.
That dude wrote for everybody. Everybody.
Yeah.
But you know, let's don't take it away from R. Kelly. R. Kelly wrote for a lot of folks.
No, R. Kelly.
Yes, he did.
As far as music go, I can't say nothing bad about it.
Right. Now his nefarious attitude.
Ludwig, you on mute.
Yeah, she on mute.
I know. I was gonna say the only thing that R. Kelly's catalog, and I'm moving slow. My battery is low. He has a catalog. That's the one thing I can say. He don't ever have to write anything ever again.
Oh, he never will.
But you know what's crazy? That everything fell down on him because he was trying to get his publishing. He was trying to get his masters back. And everything came to course on him. He was trying to buy all those masters back. And look, Gina, over there, listen to Heavens, girl. I can see the bop in your head.
Wow, man! I'm just looking at Facebook. Another one of my friends has passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry to hear that.
yeah. Oh man, crazy. It's happening. Like I said, this 2020, man. Get it out the way. Wring it out like a old dish rag. Let's get it out of the way. God. Whoo, I gotta send them some flowers. Anyway, hey man, have y'all ever been in a position where somebody coming at you, somebody saying something that's so reckless, you want to say something, but you hold your mouth. You hold your mouth. You know, you want to go in on them right back. You want to cuff them out, matter of fact, but you can't do it. You know, we got brands that we got to protect. You know, we can't go off over. My brand has saved me. I'm gonna tell you, my brand has saved a lot of people.
Speak for yourself.
Dude.
I'm telling you.
I love
No. The answer is no. The answer is no.
I have my brand has really saved my.
But you know, my philosophy is speak. You know, and you can do it in a tactful way. Speak what's on your mind, because if you don't, I think it gets worse. Because eventually you're gonna blow up.
I kind of process things a little bit different now. Okay, back in the day, I would go off. Like I said, I do whatever. I'm an asshole. But I guess now it's like you can say what you want. Me and Chris were talking about that at the beginning. Say what you want. Talk bad. Do what you got to do. Number one, I'm old enough now that, you know, people who know me and the people that matter, they know who I am. They know how I am. So you can say what you want, try to put my name out there different. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work well for you. Number two, if I say, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I've earned the right to say whatever I want to say. So take it, leave it, don't take it, don't listen. I'm good with all of that, because at the end of the day, as long as you don't put your hands on me, we cool. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be all right. I'll help you. You don't want to be helped? I'm cool. Say what you want to say to me. I'm good. Understand, I can come back. I'm a comedian. I can make you laugh. I mean, I can talk about you really bad, but I ain't gonna do that. Not necessary.
Sometimes it's better to just walk away, you know, and not even have a confrontation. Just walk away, because they're the ones dealing with something. I feel like, you know, you're dealing with something. Don't pull me into it. Go ahead and figure it out.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
That's truth. Facts. We do a whole bunch of different things, man, and things are just going to change. I think things are going to be different now, and I know this consortium here, we're going to be fine, okay? But you know, it's upon us now that we put ourselves out there like that to show people a different way, to teach people.
But you know, even it doesn't always come with age, or maturity. I mean, you still got some comedians, some actors out here that still act a fool. Like, I mean, I think Cat Williams go off just too much. You know, it's times when he could just walk away from things, but he on stage fighting and all this kind of. I think to me that's immature. It's not necessary. Like, you on stage, people are gonna say things. You got to have thick skin with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, most of his is
drugs.
I know most of his stuff is pretty much him putting people on and not getting the respect he deserves. I feel why Cat Williams goes off most of the time. You know what I'm saying? And most of his stuff, like when it comes to comedians, it's not always about the funny. You know what I'm saying? Those are some of the most serious guys I know. Comedians.
Yeah, they have to prove themselves every day. Seriously. And you know, I've seen, you know, how Steve Harvey what he's gone through. Martin Lawrence. You know, these guys are some of the top comedians, man. But you know, they'll be the first ones to tell you that it was a jungle out there when they first came up trying to do these circuits. And if you on stage, and believe me, it don't took me one time to realize comedy, being a comedian on stage was not for me. All right, because when you get up on that stage and people ain't laughing, and you know, you in front of the mirror, it's funny as hell. You know, family laughing, you know, but they probably talking behind your back. But you get on stage, people who don't know you and people who
that's
out there,
that's like one of the hardest jobs ever.
Boy,
making people you don't know laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You can make people you know laugh all day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
I was at Zany's, got on there, and here's the worst, Chris. People drunk too. If drunk people ain't laughing,
well, you know, drunk people gonna tell you the truth.
yeah,
Right.
I told the truth that night. You know, stay in your lane. Do TV. You're funny, but you ain't that funny. Stay in your lane.
But you'll have friends and family to push you on stage, knowing you know you are not that funny.
Right.
And they'll tell you how funny you are and talk you into it, and you get up there and you hear crickets. And I say that, you know, I say to people, you got to realize your family they think you're funny.
They're your worst.
They think you're funny.
This game, they're your worst enemies when you're in this game.
I'm telling you, because you know the person, so it's hilarious to you. But strangers, people in the audience that you don't know, it's a whole different story.
Got a question. I know you ain't seen it yet, G. But Jana, have you seen Sylvie's Love yet?
Mm-mm.
You gotta watch that movie. It's a dope movie.
What's the name of it?
Sylvie's Love.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
I got it on pause.
Maybe I'll watch it today. I was watching Slim and what's the name? Them two outlaws. It was Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh yeah, the Black Bonnie and Clyde. That was good.
Oh, Queen of Slim.
Queen of Slim.
Yeah.
And I also watched the one with Octavia, not Octavia, but what's the one? Ma Rainey or Ma something?
Yeah, Ma Rainey.
Oh yeah, I started watching that one. But I watched Wonder Woman.
Did you get some good sleep? Did you get some good sleep on it?
It was all right.
I tell people, if you want to go to bed, if you up and can't go to sleep, put on Wonder Woman. You get some of the best sleep ever.
It was all right. It wasn't that bad, Chris.
It was terrible.
I heard it was like glitter.
It was terrible.
I heard it was like.
I'll say this. I'm glad I didn't go to the show and pay money for it.
The only thing I honestly, and I'm gonna be 100% with you, Gina, it wasn't that bad. But for them to try to make a 1984 movie in 2020 wasn't the right thing to do. They could have gave me those hundreds of millions of dollars.
They could have just named it Wonder Woman 2020, but and been done with it. But that's just like I think people say that's just like Mariah Carey's Glitter. I don't know.
I've never seen it.
And honey, that's definitely a waste of time.
I saw it because I used to like.
You can't get that time back.
My thing is, I've never been a Mariah Carey fan.
I wasn't a fan. I just wanted, Mariah Carey's put them out there. Chris Mills, your name sounds so familiar. Have you wrote for some songs for some artists?
I played the fifth.
Thank you, Queen of Slim. Tessa Thomas. What's old boy's wife? Cause she bad. Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, Iman Shepherd's wife.
She bad, dude.
I'm talking about she's so talented.
Yeah.
Like she, with her and Ella May.
Oh yeah.
That's what she's supposed to be.
HER, her.
Yeah, and good music is not pushing her away.
Can't you blame that on her manager?
Dude,
no, that's Kanye West label. They're not pushing her away. Because she's supposed to be out there. Like her music, she can dance. Everything about her is pretty much on up and up.
Everything.
Only thing I like about her is her vibrant in that Bow Wow movie.
I watched it yesterday, dude. I was watching that yesterday. That was funny. She was funny on that, but it was annoying. It was very annoying.
Yeah, it was very annoying. Yeah, I ran into her out in Vegas at the Palms. She was trying to be low key walking in with a hood. I was like, TT, you can't walk past me. You know I know who you are.
And what's the other? Is it Damani? Not Damani, but that other basketball player. I think we talked about him the other day. Got some music out now. He's a winner.
Damian Lillard.
Yes, that dude does, man.
He's nice. I mean, Iman Shepherd is nice. You need to listen to his music. He can flow.
Yeah, no, he's nice. Lillard.
Yeah, with Lillard, he can go. He can go. Steven Jackson, Stack 5, he can go.
Yeah.
Actually, people don't know. Chris Webber is a producer. He got some songs on Nas album back in the day.
Hey, didn't Big Dog have a studio or something?
Big Dog, he did a couple songs. He had an album that he dropped with DJ Chill back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And he did a song with Snoop back in the day.
Hey, but silently, man, he made his money. He made his money, and he still got his money.
Yeah, he live out there in Georgia, man.
Yeah, still got his money.
Yeah, every time I go out there, I run into him, Scoop, all them out there.
Yeah, we doing music Monday now, right?
I mean, it's always gonna slide into music somehow, somewhere.
Somehow, some way, definitely.
Yeah, I was just watching Riri, one of her old movies.
Who?
Rihanna.
Oh.
I don't remember the name of with the aliens.
Got the phone with her.
With the aliens.
I was about to say, Riri,
She got the phone with her.
That's cool. I'm gonna ask old boy in Barbados. He got a contact on me.
I know. Hey man, we're gonna do something with that dude.
She's good about helping her people from her country. She's good about that, bringing them on and helping them get started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rihanna's supposed to be talking to A$AP Rocky, supposedly.
She ain't got to help. In a minute, they're gonna be calling us and asking us, "Hey man, can y'all play this for me?" I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that.
Watch how it happens. Watch how it happens. But we have we've been talking today about a whole bunch of different things. You know, we just squeezing everything we can in this week, y'all, because the new year's coming. So we want to start everything fresh, get it all out there in the open. Make sure you guys are on track, you know, for 2021, man. We want to see everybody prosper. We want to see everybody get what they deserve. And I mean that in a good way. We want to see everybody get succeed. Do those vision boards. I think we should say vision board every day, man, until it happens.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember how these guys used to, these athletes, they used to do double duty. You know, they like Deion Sanders was football and baseball, and Bo Jackson, you know, even Michael Jordan, okay? These guys, and you can't say because they got money, this and that, okay? They still have to try out, okay? These guys wanted to do something, and they made a plan and went out there and worked hard for it. And they made their dreams come true. And that's what we want everybody to do, man. You know, this panel of people that we have here on DopelivenTV Live, we haven't reached our pinnacle yet. We still doing a whole bunch of stuff that we a whole bunch of things to get to where we really want to get to. Okay. Yes, you may see successful people, successful Black people, all from the city of Gary, Indiana, by the way. But we still got more to do. We got a lot more to do. We got a lot more lives to touch. We got a lot more people who want to help. All right. And man, look, just reach out to us. We got you. Trust me, we got you. Welcome back, Ladine. Ladine, you done did your hair up and stuff. What happened to the natural look? You're on mute. You're still on mute. Okay. There you go.
I'm going into 21 doing things differently. We're doing things differently.
Okay, but, you know, the natural look, that's you.
It's still, this is still natural. This is
I'm
my
not saying
hair.
it ain't,
It's
but
just slicked back. Can't you see the waves in there?
yeah, I do, but come on.
I like it.
I mean, I
Thank you.
like it too.
Thank you, Gina.
Eugene, I'm not saying I don't like it. Come on now.
I know
You
you're
like
not.
that? You like the fro better?
I like you know, that's the Ludine I'm used to.
You like the get Christy girl look.
I like to
Ooh.
get crusty, girl.
Get
No,
Christy.
I
Get
had to
Christy girl.
I
You
had to
remember that
add my
movie way back in elementary school? Get Christy.
No,
No, it was
Get Christy Love. It was
Get Christy Love.
I had to add my kawi shells for you know, Kwanzaa. This is my Kwanzaa look.
Does your Kwanzaa look?
My kawi shells, yeah, my Kwanzaa
Okay.
look.
So now you got to have upkeep.
This baby, everything I do is low maintenance, honey. Low maintenance, low money. I when I take a shower in the morning, this is all coming down. It'll be you know, it'll be back
I
to
don't
curly.
believe you. I don't believe you. Let me be there when it come down. Let me see.
Oh, he's something else.
You should have knew that was coming
You
next.
see how he slid that in there?
You should have knew that was coming next. Because I was about to say it, so I knew it was coming next.
8:50. It's 8:50. Can we get at least 5 minutes past 8:45? No. So anywho, nope.
Yeah, I just wanted. I didn't believe you. So I mean, all you do is say no. She didn't say no, Chris.
You didn't hear me, Gina. You didn't see me hearing me say no.
I heard you say no. He didn't want to hear you say
You
no.
didn't hear her say no. Did
He
nobody?
didn't want to hear you say no.
But there wasn't a no. She didn't say no. So Ludine, I'll be there when I get back. Matter of fact, dang, I don't want to do New Year's in Gary.
I'm not
You did Christmas in Gary.
How do you know I did Christmas in Gary?
Well, you said you were here.
But how do you know I did Christmas in Gary?
I'm just going by what you
doing
said.
New Year's in Gary.
I did do Christmas. Look I got this nice little cologne gift right here. I turned it around because nobody gets my this is some cologne. This is very nice cologne. It's cologne.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna know that name.
Everybody have a great everyone, I take it everyone had a good holiday Thursday.
Yes. Very relaxing.
It was another day. That's all it was.
I got to relax and do nothing. It's not many days I can do that.
Well, you know,
I had a special my special day. Thank you. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
No, you know, I just want to say the holidays was wonderful. And yesterday was my oldest daughter's birthday.
Yeah,
she's very pretty.
Beautiful.
I'm getting old.
So just like a mother.
She's 23. I'm not gonna argue with you on that.
Oh, you so wrong.
Well, that's my little brother right there. If I can't clown him, I can't clown him.
Wait a minute. I was actually looking to see where I saw Chris in her face. Does she have your eyes?
She got my you can say that.
Yeah.
No, she ain't got my eyes. Her eyes brighter than mine.
Well, I mean, okay, not bad, but anyway, I was looking. I was like, all right, Chris, you got how many men you hidden at the door with your hand on your hip, like, what you want with my daughter?
They already know. my name still rings bells. I ain't been there 15 years.
Baby, I know, right?
She's very pretty.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yes, you have a beautiful daughter, man. Be glad R. Kelly in jail.
No, you know what's crazy? Kel's been around. Kel's know I don't play that. He don't do that. He don't do that with guy friends that he know.
You know, I was gonna say, that's a whole nother show.
Hey,
I don't
man,
understand how this man is still alive. I don't
I'm gonna tell you, Chris.
But one thing we have to realize is this though. This ain't the first time this happened. He's not the first artist. What I'm talking about, he's not the first. Yeah, this is not the first artist. So when it comes to the music industry,
Yeah.
it happened more than you think.
I already know it does. I already know.
It's literally a gang of them.
And
I
they all
know.
and they all working together.
And they
You
still
know what
out
I'm
there.
saying?
And they still out there. R. Kelly just got
But you know, like I said earlier, all this didn't come to a head until he tried to buy his masters back. Same thing that happened with Bill Cosby. All of it didn't come to a head until he was trying to buy NBC.
You know, and I was thinking, you know, all of these people, like, and I know truthfully, Sparkle. R. Kelly was trying to he put Sparkle on, okay?
Who is Sparkle?
Sparkle was one of his artists. So
I remember
where he met the girl that caused the first case.
But see, this is what happened though, Chris, and I know this for a fact. Her boyfriend, she wanted her boyfriend to produce her next song. Okay. R. Kelly was like, look, man, I don't know him. And I want to keep you out there. I just did you a hit song. I just got you a hit song right here. I don't know him. Okay. So I'm not doing no song with him. Not at all. I told her boyfriend that he could do her next song and R. Kelly's going to help her. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. And if you want your boyfriend to do it, go right ahead. You notice she ain't never had another song.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? On the flip side of that is that the girl that they were talking about that was in the video, her father played in R. Kelly's band. Her father knew about it.
Oh gosh, stop it.
Oh, let's keep it 100. Alicia's parents knew.
That's what it was. Exactly. They all knew.
Her uncle Hankerson knew. Come on, man.
It's all real. But I mean, my whole thing is, like I said, it's the whole team. It ain't like just him doing it by himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know the team.
He's the only one taking the fall.
I mean, when you're the biggest name, you're always gonna take the fall.
Hey, you notice you ain't hearing nothing about Russell Simmons because Russell Simmons dipped. He's like,
quick.
You ain't catching me up in none of this.
See, I mean, like I said, like every time Kels used to come to Vegas, he hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, man, what we balling at? What can we play basketball at? You know what I'm saying? I'm in town for a concert. You know what I'm saying? When the crazy part about it is, like, when he's out, he don't mess with black women. That's the funny part. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, everything came to a head when he was trying to get his masters back.
And he was never taught either.
So what was just so we clear, Michael Jackson was he bought Sony.
Let's be clear. They killed Michael.
He was trying to buy his masters.
No, they killed Michael because he wouldn't give up his 50% of Sony ATV. They killed Prince because he got his masters back. Right. Yeah.
Right.
And they did what they did to Bill Cosby.
And then Bill Cosby. Right.
He was trying to buy NBC, and they did what they did to R. Kelly.
What was of course we know about Tupac because he was bringing people consciousness together. So my question, that's a whole nother show.
But you know, the thing about Tupac was Tupac's situation was more hood interaction than it was, even though he was bringing people together. Like people always try to say, we don't know who killed Tupac. We know who killed Tupac.
Of course we do.
We don't know who killed Biggie.
Yes, we do.
We don't know who killed Biggie. We know who killed Tupac. Everybody knows.
We know who killed Biggie and Big Tupac, but that's a whole nother show.
No, we don't know.
No, but see, that's the thing about it. People think it was. Now, the Biggie situation could be it. The Tupac situation was being too loyal. Because we already know the guy that jumped him was the guy that shot him. The guy that he jumped in MGM, we all know that's the guy that shot Tupac. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. Even though Tupac was bringing people together, conscious wise, they didn't assassinate Tupac. Tupac got caught up in being too loyal. That's what happened. And he was dealing. The guy he jumped was an actual killer, and they caught him on his way to the Club 662. That's what happened. And
Well, you weren't in Vegas. No, you weren't in Vegas. No,
that was in '96. I wasn't in Vegas.
no, you weren't in Vegas.
So look,
But I mean, there's a lot of other people that I believe, you know, the music industry. If you peel back the layers, baby.
I mean, you know, that's the what they say. The Jewish, you know what I'm saying? They own the music industry, so
They own Hollywood. They own the music industry.
but they don't own Dope Living TV. And on that note,
Hey,
before I go,
You're beautiful. You're smart. You're loved. This week we're great. You got this. You're a badass. You can do this.
same baby, my man had
cutie
hey,
pie.
you get the other joints I sent you?
no.
The other video?
Yeah, dude, I got
Those
it.
videos.
I'm
I haven't had
finding
to-
it.
I ain't had time to do them yet.
The videos. I mean, you ain't got to replace the one you just played. You can just throw them up every now and again, but they hilarious.
I ain't gonna replace it. But I hope everybody had a great holiday, man. We are seriously talking about heading into the new year. Just want to know what you're gonna do. So all this week up until Thursday, we're gonna talk about that. Thursday, we're back to the music, all right? I'll invite, go ahead.
Blue Dane, have you seen Sylvie's Love yet?
No, I'm going to. I gotta have a date. You know, I told you I have certain movies I gotta have a date. I gotta find a date.
Tell me when you come. Tell me when you want to watch it.
What time I need to be there?
Let me mute this out. Hold
You
on.
put yourself out there, Ludine. You set yourself up.
You
You
making
set
pies?
yourself up, baby girl.
You making pies? I'm on my way.
Hey, y'all, we,
Ray, make sure you send me that link again.
we gotta go. Which link?
The
Yeah,
email me that.
we gotta go. I invite everybody. Look, I'm a world premiere this lip sync video for my people. Y'all want to get on? Click the link, okay? Come on in and watch it, all right, with us, all right? It's Greg Gray, DopelivenTV. We got Ludine right there. We got Gina Gaston over there. Chris Mills in the corner. We will see you guys tomorrow, all right? Peace out. Uh-oh, I did it wrong. Hold on. Now, peace out. Click the link.